Let's go in. A floor below, you say? Oh, of course there was gonna be a claustrophobic maze. A claustrophobic maze with monsters. You bet. Sando or magic? Well, let's prepare some magic then. He is carrying daggers, which as of right now doesn't help me much, and she is an archer. Now this ignores defense, so it should be fairly effective, right? Against the giant scorpion, which may or may not be intentional. That wasn't very effective now, was it? Cursed. Unable to cast spells. Interesting. Same for her, so let's just go out for now. Now this doesn't do much, so Sander was the other option, wasn't it? Let's go for it. Let's also reposition to remove knockdown and try another impale. That's great. Now, what is radiation going to do for us? Well, there's gonna be one more turn until we find out. It would be really nice if the two of them had their magic. Let's just try regular attacks. Also, no, let's aim. Let's aim, try another Sunder to lower defense. Go for a stab, and go for an impale. Now there we go. Now they did level up. Does that mean we can teach them some skills? We don't have a whole lot of AP. Now, as for them... Oh no, the learning doesn't work on them, I guess. Cursed, that's not gonna change anytime soon. Erudition, nothing. Oh, that's how you choose them. They do have a lot of AP. So, what are we gonna invest in? I guess hamstring might be useful. And so might poison be. Contemplate self-returns plus 35 dexterity luck and eviscerate on target 50% attack DOT. Attack plus dexterity. Now he has daggers, so I guess you can use him as sort of an assassin type of character, for which I think evasion would be convenient to have. As well as perhaps intimidation. I don't actually know what I'm doing. She is by default an archer. Which is interesting. We can teach her leg shot. Fan, an attack that would hit every single target. Interesting, but I think going for poison and perhaps also marking would be better for now. I'd rather maybe also fire arrows. And well, for an archer, accuracy would be pretty good. Yeah, I'm sure that'll work out fine for us. Okay, there's 3 of them, but there's also 3 of us, so we should be fine. Is that a... It is a red skeleton. Well, our strategy remains the same. Disarm. Let's see what the lunge against the skeleton does. And, well, if it bypasses defense, let's try an impale on it. Prepare fire, that doesn't sound good. But talking about fire, let's shield bash the red skeleton. Does poison work on undead enemies? I don't trust it to, so let's try a quick attack. And fire arrow is not something we can use because it takes too much mana. So let's just mark him for now. Then we fire strike him. Though I guess he's not gonna be the only one who's on fire. Try to hamstring him. And go for a regular shot. Oh, nice. Sweet. So for the other 2, it's just going to be magic, I guess, then. Because I don't think much else is going to hurt them too much. I would really rather not be on fire right now. Crazy as that may sound. Yeah, let's use some regular attacks. Which are an absolute waste of time. How's poison against them? Worth a try, I guess. I mean, there can be poisons. That's something. Also, something did just not work with the sprite of that one, but never mind. Okay, so far things are getting better than I expected. I don't suppose there's gonna be another save point before we fight what is presumably going to be the boss downstairs. Bone armor. Bone armor. What kind of armor do those 2 wear? Cloaks, eh? defense 6, but no, let's give him a superior leather armor. Just for increased attack. And I mean, why not a dog ring? Let's equip chainmail, eh? Chainmail plus 10 defense. Well, that goes without saying, doesn't it? But considering we're playing her as an archer, let's give her the Brother's Cloak, or rather. Yeah, no, let's give it to her. We don't have any better bows. We don't have any better daggers either. We could turn him into something else entirely, I guess, but... Again, let's not try any weird experiments right now. That moves the rock out of the way there. Well, I'm saying out of the way, but it still seems pretty in the way. Any more of those levers around? Tech 10, Divine Tower offline, of course. Now those are dark ghosts. I'm worried about that. Is fire gonna be effective against it? Now I do think you can poison the undead. Fire is effective against it. Interesting. Is radiation effective against... Well, only one way to find out. We can definitely hamstring a zombie. And we can try firing an arrow at a ghost, though I take it he's a bit too incorporeal for that to do much. Particle radiation works on all of them, which is something I definitely want to try. Meanwhile, let's go for a lunge at the zombie, and perhaps an impale on... Well, they don't seem to have much defense, do they? So let's go for a leg shot. Try a fire strike at the ghost again. A lunge at the zombie while it's down. And I guess try shooting the ghost with an arrow. Yeah, this is working out not too badly. Especially considering that, as I said, I only know halfway what I'm doing. And he's on his last sliver of health, which is fine. You do need to lift more. Another one right away. This looks not great. I reckon there is no running away option. No. No, there is a running away option. Although it doesn't work. Well then. I don't know what a Chikai is, but I'm sure it's not going to be immune to fire. Let's see if we can make it Well, if we can disable it as well as possible. It doesn't appear to be armed, but we can probably throw it down with a shield bash. Maybe it's poisonable. And maybe it's impalable. Again, only one way to find out. Okay, no, we're doing great. We're doing great. Let's lower its defense. Go for a stab. And go for a leg shot. While we're at it, maybe prepare some magic. Heal Alex, I think that couldn't hurt. And can we poison the blood puppet? Would be nice if that worked. Then we go for particle radiation. Try to lunge at Chakai. Try to heal Violet. Well, we gave some of them cancer. Wonderful. We don't have a whole lot of mana, and we aren't gonna get it back anytime soon. So let's try a lunge on the Chakai. Like, maybe we'll be able to take it out. Yes we are. Now the other two have put a lot of debuffs on us. And by on us I mean everyone except Amelia. That said, a Fire Strike should always work fine against the ghosts. I don't suppose hamstringing it will work. This one is still poisoned. So let's just go for a stab. Can ghosts be poisoned? Let's find out. That ghost is preparing a spell. And by ghost I mean the blood puppet. Can we knock the blood puppet down? Or hamstring it? I don't know, but now is probably the best time to try. Honestly, I think we're fine. Perfectly fine, as a matter of fact. You're down with this, so am I. $22 gold, beautiful. But we still want to get ahead here. So, how do we get to that staircase? For the level design here is sort of confusing, but I think we want to go to the left. Stone Claymore. Again, not really the sort of thing I need, or I use rather. Okay, does that mean that I can... Yes, I do have access to the staircase now. Which is great. Any other items around here? There's this mysterious door with... Yeah, what the hell indeed? Obviously it is. No, no. We managed to leave those rooms. We haven't gotten much of anywhere since then, but we've gotten out of that room. Might have, yes. Yes, yes they are. Oh, nice. It does sound fun. Yeah, she got hit bad by those. No, in real life. Yeah, and neither do I. Don't ask me for it. No, not right now. I still have no idea how that game works. They seem like difficult people. Very good question. They seem very special. Very good one. A very succinct way to put it, that's for sure. So, what are you selling? Daggers. Those are the ones that Alex is carrying already, and that don't seem to be any... Well, there would be those, wouldn't they? But we can't afford them. Hammer, an iron sword. Appears to be weaker than what we have right now. Iron spear, water bow, magic staff, claymore, defender. Interesting. Interesting for sure. But I don't think I want to buy any of that. Not right now, anyway. Yeah, I noticed. We'll learn about it soon enough.